and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon, the Minion 6. And we have found a Sky Split Oak. We have a battle in Arden province against Cinnabar, where we have our additional... We have a bit more province defense. They have an Arcanine and some Growlites. Flamethrower, but it's not going to be using it. I was incorrect. This weapon is sometimes used in melee as well. And it does a fear effect actually. And I don't imagine our Pokemon are very high on morale. Usually 11. And the Parasis 13, a little better. I'm hoping that our numbers will be sufficient here. We are losing our Tangelas, and actually the Arcanine is going for our commanders. We have two additional ones in the back here. They still might get nailed. How is it going on in front and here? Our Swinubs are a little bit fire resistant, so they shouldn't do badly against these Charmanders. Our Parasis, however, are susceptible, but they have the sleeping aura, which seems to be working on these Charmanders, some of them at least. And it seems like we're finally able to deal with the Arcanine. However, you have lost, I think, one or two our commanders, unfortunately. And it looks like we're almost finishing. They are indeed broken, routing, and that is it. Let's see, our losses are... Well, they have lost most of their... We have lost the Pokeball and a Ranger guy. So 5 Urgents here, and this guy is fairly cheap. So that wasn't very bad. And here we are attacking this province, which is an entrance to the underground. They're going against just a regular Pikachus. They do have the double team. They have very high defense, might be hard to hit. The Bear Sprouts with their Razor Leaf and Vine Whips. And all of the resistances. Protection is medium. They actually have an Astral Mage, Tyler the Teacher. I think we should be okay in here. With our heavily protected Siders. We are getting hit by Starfire spell from their Astral Mage. They are routed, but so are our guys, unfortunately, some of them. But they didn't get to the edge, so I don't think they have... Yeah, we have lost one, I think, due to the retreat. 3 Hoothoots, 5 out of our 6 Siders, unfortunately 6 Trackles and 1 Swinub. And then Mysterious Cult is gaining followers and influence. Priests should be sent to lead the lost into the fold. Wolves are hungry, so we've gotten a wolf attack in here as well. That's your regular wolves and dire wolves against our Pokemon. We should be okay with our additional attacks against these regular units. Yeah, we haven't. Well, we've lost some of the province defense, but nothing too bad. And in here we need a high level, hopefully, or preferably priest. So yeah, that's not going too well. You have these for guarding. We're not going to be going underground, I don't think, especially because there's a throne here. Netherlands, Ekans, Netherlands boys as well. Netherlands girls and Netherlands boys. I think we're gonna have to, at this point, move back and consolidate our forces. We have good province defense in here. We are researching. We have the flower exploration available now. Castral spell, flower exploration. It can't be them. It has to be a Pokemon trainer actually. So we do actually need to recruit those and hope for the nature path. But I guess we're going to be going for the battle fleet first. And now, why are we all sneaking? We don't want to be all sneaking back. You want to be doing site searching, and you can try the Pokeball again, I suppose. Here, and you can don't do the site searching, so you can patrol for one turn. It's going to be doing anything. We have Pewter City to this side as well, and what do they have? Pewter City has rock Pokemon, Aerodactyls, and Onyxes for Sacreds, Kabutos and Ammonites as well, and they are also sacred. Then we have Rhyhorn Riders, Rhyhorns, Boulder Hunters, so quite a lot of humans actually in their ranks. Let's see what next turn brings us. Thaumaturgy 3 now. So we want to go for one more and then maybe like construction 3. Labyrinth of Skulls was found. I would prefer a nature site actually instead, but we will take whatever we can. Grey Mountains, curing our wounded. I think we'll just have to consolidate. Or maybe you take the bugs and you take the non-bugs. I'm not sure if it... Yeah, it's only like 11 units. I think we'll just move everyone onto you. Or maybe actually, do we even have any sacreds in here anymore? Not really, and you are actually the better commander, technically, giving a little morale bonus, and you can actually have them in line. So maybe you will be going with them, and you can move to investigate here. And so I almost clicked it, but we already have one turn in and they take two. So let's just keep at it and get the battle 3. So now you will be going against Cinnabar. We can have a few more swing ups. You can now go back to researching. You can whatever patrol. And we shall see if the Pokeball and the shiny Pokemon battle, if that's going to work actually. Maybe there's a chance to actually catch anything. Suddenly a horrible Magmar. So it looks like it actually worked. It's not a shiny, I think. That's the regular colors. It's actually a commander with Fire Punch, Vent Attack, Ember, Fire Blast, decent protection, good hit points, and we only have our Beedrills and a single Metapod to go against it. Sorry, Kakuna. Metapod is the green one. So I'm not seeing this going well. You are going to be casting Mind Burn. That actually might help. Or it might not because you have 13 magic resistance. You are doing fire blasts. Are they going to attack? No, they are shooting their pin missiles, and he nailed our one commander, our trainer. So that will be it. So it seems like you actually have to have some better magic or some items or good guarding Pokemon for these battles, but they are like assassination battles thing, so you won't be getting. Yeah, we only got the one Kakuna, and I think he also had 2 Metapods guarding him. So you can't have your army with these attacks. Actually, no. So this was just a random event? Or maybe this was a spell from freaking Cinnabar City. And this is the Pokeball with the shiny. Yeah, that is actually very likely. However, this also holds true what I said about that attack with the shiny Pokeball fights, that they are assassinations. And because this is an assassination battle, our commander is actually asleep. However, it seems like our Metapods... Do they even do any damage with this? No. This might go on for a while, actually. Metapod, use Harden. Use Harden again. You can only get so hard. Yeah, I wonder if we're actually going to be able to win this. Okay, our guy has woken up and he cast some spells, summoned some hawks, and they were actually able to do the damage, so we were able to catch it. How many did we actually get? So that many? We did get a bunch. They are all shiny as well. A Puchinas, or however you pronounce it, who are corpse eaters actually. 1 per month, 1 extra, up to 5,000. But they also decay at a rate of one every second month. So very slowly they can raise their maximum hit points, the shiny Pidgeys, a shiny Oddish as well, and a shiny Rattata. So we got a bunch of them. You can be his guardians, and I guess all of you can join our front line fighters, and we shall be going against these guys. And you can, I don't know, auto search, and you should be patrolling, I think. Let's see, what else do we have here? Nothing else. Actually, dormant pretender gods are awakening. I wonder if we would like to do more of these. I guess we could. We don't have earth gems. I don't think we have only one per turn. We could alchemize them, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. So yeah, we are going against these guys. Yeah, it's going to be quite the difficult task. Maybe I should have set the enemies to normal instead of difficult, because right now they are getting a whole lot of extra troops. So we want these guys. We have our Butterfree champion, who can for now, I guess, just do some more research. Let's get an officer in here, I suppose. Although I think we still want a castle in here. It will be difficult to do it. And I'm not sure if you want Alpha Charizard here, Alpha Alakazam, and also Alpha Machamp. Yeah, these thrones might be a bit too hard for us to take. We are going with these things here. Let's just give them to him. Oh, did we get the precision, which is not helpful. You are patrolling because of the event that we have gotten here, the special one with like a cold or something. So yeah, you want additional troops. Are they flying? They are. And you can do this, I guess. And you can go further back. And let's end the turn and see what happens next. We get the battle. First, let's see. Earth Gems +5, so that's a Pokeball for us. And Response 6, that's another one. 3 Swinubs were promoted in this battle. Or rather, I should say evolved. We're going against Rattatas, Raticates, Weedles, and the commander on the Rapidash. So it might just be only, yeah, that's only province defense, I think, no regular troops here. We have our little shinies. Are they? Yeah, they actually are size 2, which means they can be 5 per tile. These Rattatas as well. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yes, our Shackles have pretty bad attacks. And only thanks to the fact that our enemies are getting webbed are they able to land any hits, probably. Okay, it seems like we are mopping up in here. This should be done in just a second. They are routed, trying to escape. And our string shots are indeed unwebbing them, and that's it. What's the report? We did lose quite a bunch, all of our shinies basically, except for one Rattata. Only one Shackle, 3 Swinubs, 1 Tangela, and they did have 12 additional Rattatas recruited here. And we now have our Piloswines, Ancient Power, an Ice Fang, and Blizzard, and Powder Snow. They have 2 ranged attack now. So I would like to move them actually as, yeah, I should have put them as ranged attackers. And maybe these Ariades should go into the front with our Shackles. Let's put a lot of province defense in here now. And recruit a guy. You can search for magic sites, or no, you start building a fortification, which hopefully this time we'll be able to hold on to. So I guess we don't need you because we have the officer moving in. From there, our patrol didn't do anything. I think actually flying units, I think, get a bonus to patrol, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's their either map move or combat speed that's taken into account, and flying usually have higher map move. Here we are trying to get the nature 4, and we are spamming more Shackles, as they are only good Pokemon to go against the fire types from Cinnabar City. So it looks like they aren't doing much. They did get this one, I guess. Let's just put as much as we can in. And we won't be able to cast the ritual because it's too far. We need to build the thing first to increase our range. Actually, sure. You can temple training, do temple training. We are researching Tome 34 and then going into construction. So let's hope we get that nature 4 mage. We did get a counter attack. Hopefully it went well. Probably not though. A whole bunch of Charizards and dual Charizards as well. And shiny, looks like shiny, no, dual Charmeleons. Yeah, I'm not seeing this going very well. We have like a few ice attacks, but they actually have cold resistance. And I guess maybe water attacks are acid? Or are flavored as such in the minions? And actually you can see their blessing now. Shock weapons that can stun and deal always, if they land 1 point of damage, armor negating. Kinda hard to tell, but I think, well, they are all unwebbed pretty much, most of them. So that's good for us. However, their mage is, or their mages, they have a Poke Center in here. F1 commanders, they have quite a few. Charizard Champion, Fire Mage 3 throwing Flame Bolts and Fire Blast at us. To great effect actually, a whole lot of damage, killed 6 Rattatas in 2 turns. Then we have this gal, who's doing also some fire spells. And 2 Pokemon centers actually. Let's speed it up and we are routed. So yeah, that's a terrible matchup for us, unfortunately. And we have again lost a whole lot of money, whole lot of Pokemons, all of our army basically. Even though we had 230 of these. As province defense, as we can see, they didn't manage to do a lot. They lost 44, a lot of them due to friendly fire, I think. These 2 nurses, so that's where the Pokemon centers came from, because they have the shape changer and Pokemon centers have more hit points, so when nurse gets downed in a battle, she changes into a Pokemon center actually, because of Dominion 6 mechanics. They lost only 1 Charizard, 17 Charmanders, 3 Charmeleons, 20 Ponytas and 2 Raptor Riders, but none of the dual variants. How are they different actually? They have Smoke Screen, while they have Dragon Rage. Slash Wing Attack, Fury Swipes and Dragon Rage. Yeah, so they have more fire attacks. And they have the normal, I guess. And flying. And they are not sacred as well. So a big loss for us. We can now try to cast a bunch of these spells. And did we get Nature 4? No, we did not. Let's actually see what are they going to do, more out of curiosity. And we have this guy here patrolling still, but we might have to take him away to our capital to get more troops on their hands. Only Shackles, which won't fare well. So yeah, it seems like we might slowly be losing this game, but that's nothing bad, as we've gotten a very bad matchup right at the beginning. They actually gotten here now as well, so they have a lot of access to our provinces from multiple fronts. They still might be attacked by some different city. We've got the Larva Swarm attacks. Let's see what do they actually do. Yeah, so Caterpies and Weedles attacking their commanders, but they do have fire Pokemon as their defenders, and they only will be doing string shots, so not very effective. And they can defend themselves with the fire spells that are additionally very effective against our little bug Pokemon. They actually managed to take out the Charmander, but these burn spells got them. And the last one, I imagine the same. No. Their Prophet, the old Charmander. I imagine this is not going to go great for us. Holy well, he's now only casting Heavenly Strike, okay. It does additional fire damage, I think. Yeah, took out one of them. So he's actually less dangerous that he's a prophet, because AI is having him cast heavenly strikes spells instead of just going to melee and wiping out all three in a single attack. He still did defend himself. Let's take all of these and put them in here in front and go attack, I guess. You can have some more defenders and try to do a little bit of counter-attacking. However, it will probably not go very well. Who are you and what are you doing here? You are my spies, my assassin spies. They do get quite a few of these leaderbus, or they can, 2 to 12 if they did an assassination attack. Do I have someone with better assassination stats? Seems like the answer is no. We could technically still kit out the twins with some magic items and have them try to assassinate our enemies. Actually can get in the black steel plate and the helmet. Actually, are we doing we are doing construction now, but until we get to level 3 it's going to be some time still. I'm guessing I'm gonna get a shield as well. You were doing site searching, maybe? We still don't have a nature 4. And we could reconsider, instead of going with construction, you could check out evocation, Breath of the Dragon. That's fairly short range. Poison arrows, is that going to work on natural weapons? I don't think so. I'm not sure if this will work with our string shots and other attacks. Poison cloud, can we get a poison cloud? That's 2. 5, but maybe at least these poison darts. So evocation 3, so that our mages have something better to defend themselves with and to actually contribute during the battles. Another Magmar was summoned against us, and we have found a Woodhenge. So Nature 1 and Woodhenge Druids, which we will not be going for probably, but Nature 1 at least we are getting something. And here we have our Alpha Bug Catcher and only 1 Metapod. But he has the Lightning Bolt now, thanks to Evocation 2, which probably saved him actually. Even though this guy is shock resistant. Not hitting, but he's also missing. And does he have... yeah, he only has ammo 2 for these fire blasts. So he won't be doing a lot of those, but he got hit, and not only did he take 14 damage, but also got stunned. And another hit and stun, and got him with the lightning bolts. So good thing that we went for the evocation, otherwise that guy probably wouldn't be able to actually defend himself. Blood magic rituals are cheaper. I wonder if actually any of the towns have blood magic. Or I remember some big like overhaul type mod used black magic for something special, some special effects, but I honestly don't remember what it was now. Do we want these guys instead to do ranged attacks for us? So what do they have? Hypnosis. Sometimes used in melee, low protection, although they have the resistances. Okay, defense, yeah, I'm not sure if we prefer one or the other. Let's just take how many we can with our shackles and let's go take back our province. They are actually going to lose a temple unless they move in some help in, some reinforcements. So we've done these magic items, so we can go back to researching with you. And still no nature 4. Let me just make double check. Yes, they have a 1 in 4 chance to get nature 2, and then small chance, like 2.5% times 2, I guess, to get one of these as well. And you are the assassins. We can get some additional weapon, but you should probably have... you can't really lead any troops. You should have some weapon, because you don't have any magic. But we are only construction 1, so we won't be able to offer you a whole lot. Probably just an enchanted sword or a spear. Spear is a little less damage, a little more defensive, so let's go for it. Let's go for the spear. Like, we could empower our battlefield for... well, yeah, we couldn't. 16 nature gems. We do not have that yet. I guess the battlefield could go to do the patrolling for that special event that happened in here. How do you do province history? Province Infant Chronicles. Handle magic. Mysterious cult is gaining followers and influence. Priest should be sent to lead the lost into the fold. But I'm not sure if we should be preaching or patrolling. I guess we can try one turn of preaching, because we were already patrolling before with our prophet for I think 2 turns. And we didn't get any special event. Blood magic's still cheaper. And did they get reinforcements? What do the chances do? Egg bomb, ammunition 4, but very low precision, and sing as well, ammunition 6, with special effect, maybe confusion, very high regeneration and hit points actually. They are also healers. And you, Blissey, is just a better version with more hit points. Okay. So I think this is still just province defense plus the 1 Poké Center that survived the previous battle. It seems like. Our Swinapps are shooting their powder snow. And they are retreating because they are set to keep distance from the closest enemy. Although they are probably fairly slow combat speed 10, yeah, so I'm not sure if it matters. And we are routed because our trainer got sniped. So that's quite unfortunate. Probably some of them escaped, but that I should have sent an extra commander in there, because we only have this prophet who only has 5 hit points. He does have the armor actually, so his protection and defense is very high thanks to the shield and prophet bonus. So how did he die? He didn't, he routed. I thought we routed because we lost our commander, but that doesn't seem to be the case actually. We just routed due to taking too much damage apparently. Yeah, we've lost a lot of these shackles. I guess they are a little better against the fire enemies, but they are not so good against the province defense, and we did almost no damage only in one matchup. Yeah, so these matchups are quite different than what you get in your regular dominions because of all these special effects. How about you go here for now? You can, I know, can't really do much. So go back and try researching. You shall research, you get the spear. And I guess you can, I don't know, take these guys with you. No, you can't. You can't really command anyone, so just you can't even get the one. Never mind then. So you shall be attacking actually. Maybe. Going for the assassinations. Hold and attack rear while you can just attack closest, and you will of course be casting spells. First of which is going to be a divine blessing, so that you can at least bless yourself. You can try preaching, I guess. They've taken the throne. Yeah, the Cinnabar is doing very well for themselves indeed. And we now want to get actually some of our siders to be able to fight the province defenders. I guess we could move against the throne, because they don't seem to have a whole lot in there. And you can try to assassinate their commander as well. Research 3 and construction 2 were finished, and we're going to be getting construction 3 in next turn. And do we want a little bit of alteration? Not sure. Elemental fortitude, that's only for the caster. Swarm would be nice, I suppose. Mother Oak, of course, should be going. I guess we could go for Mother Oak as soon as possible. Yeah. Still block magic. They have claimed the throne, so that means that their Zapdos pretender is at that throne. Maybe they have attacked us in this one for a very small force. which is quite laughable if you ask me. So we shall be wiping them out. Our Pikachu's poking holes in their tiny bodies with their spears. And we, in fact, didn't lose anything, only 10 Parases. Their trainer might have escaped. Yes, huge shiny Zapdos. Well, I guess we won't be going for their province just yet. These move forward, these can actually be in box and to the side to attack the rear. And you can be in a line, let's say in here. What would we like to do here? We could go for this one, I suppose, and like cut them off. And yeah, whatever, let's just go for it. And can you carry... You can only carry 15 troops with you. So should probably, if we can, the officer can have a few more. Because we would like to move the troops that we have here to help this group. You have some guardians on you. Let's move them onto Poke Center. You can research, and that's about it, I suppose. We still don't have our Nature 4, so we are getting quite unlucky with the rolls on these magic paths. And we have actually 3 battles, so Cerulean City is attacking us in 2 places. Cold is increased, Unrest is increased, so that's, I guess, to their benefit more, as they have cold resistance and we have cold susceptibility. We have Noctoles here, hopefully they will use their Hypnosis and Confusion. And we have our Siders here that I was going to move. We would probably not be winning this one. Yes, we unfortunately were routed and probably didn't do much damage to them. Yeah, only 1 Raptor Rider, 3 Ponytas, 1 Nidoran Boy, and 1 Charmander. Then the Swamp is again a very small force for some reason, so we're just going to skip that. Yeah, we haven't really lost anything, and our attack went against quite a bunch of Nidorans, Nidorinas, and they have flame mages, unfortunately. We do have our Butterfree and the Prophet doing the Word of Thorns. But we don't have that many guys in here. Where are these guys, the Hoodwits? Hopefully they can take out their commanders and make them rout fairly quickly. Or they can get damaged a bunch and run away. And we are already routed. So it seems they had quite the good province defense in here. And we've lost all of our stuff again. We are on the back foot once more. Well, we have been for just quite a while on our back foot. Do we even have a way to attack into here? Yes, you are fairly good leaders. Let's maybe have you like this and go here. You will hold attack rear and you will be our frontliners. And you can cast your spells, Mr. Backcatcher. Maybe move to the side here. I guess you don't have to cast the Divine Blessing since we have our Prophet doing the same. And I think we can... I'm not sure. There is the Raptor, right? Is it a commander or is it a unit? Did we see Raptor Rider Commander? So it has commander in the name, so I think it might be a unit. We shall try to assassinate nonetheless. We shall see what's going to happen there. We can also join, I guess. Hold an attack. Oh, you can, I don't know, guard commander. Or you can go here and attack closest, and you can do fire your sling, I suppose, at rearmost enemies. So yeah, we will most likely not be going to dig ourselves out of this hole. I think we are gonna do one more turn here before we end the episode. Let's up our province defense, I guess, because we can. Maybe some more, do just a dump in here. So hopefully they are going to just throw troops at us. Or not. Let's go one more turn in this episode. And then we might either do another one later or just start a new game with the knowledge that we have gained here. Did not find any commander to assassinate. Plus income plus 10 and a battle. Against a whole bunch of Pokemon and some leaders. Who are these guys? Cascade Rangers with composite bows. Okay then. And we've got Starman Sisters, Misties with bronze spears and bronze armor. And actually the Shooting Starmie comes with the Cascade Ranger and a Psy Wave ranged attack. So yeah, again, it looks very much like a defeat for us. And we are already routing we didn't manage to do a lot again. 10 volcano hunters. and only one Ratata who was defeated, while we lost most of our stuff again, and we still didn't get our Nature Force commander. So I will probably just start a new campaign and maybe not make all of the enemies difficult, because they get a bonus and can field a whole lot of these Pokemon in here. And normally while playing Dominions you want that, because the AI is not very great with their moves, but with this mod, when you get a bad matchup like this, fire against bug types, then it really just turns out way too difficult to handle. So I will end this here, and I shall see you in another campaign, another episode, where we shall explore probably a different city with some different type of Pokemon.